Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing all okay so far. Yeah, it's kind of crazy now, guys. So just to explain, I am now fully confirmed to London because obviously I reserved a table, but now I am 100% going. So yeah, so if you want to catch me at AnimeCon with lovely guys who run this lovely show. I'll be at the NEC Birmingham in June, the 15th and 16th, and the Drum Sheds in London to the 3rd and 4th of February. Guys, I'm actually really excited because this is the first time I've done essentially 2 cons since COVID, and it's nice to be. I found a con that actually respects its artists. So, guys, please go check out AnimeCon UK. They are absolutely brilliant folks. They're run by the Fanatics group. They do really support their artists really nicely, and I hope I foster a great relationship with them like I did with MCM before Repot took over. So yeah, so I'll absolutely check them out, guys. Seriously, I cannot recommend this con enough. Like, they did their first con in Birmingham this year and it was awesome. Anyways, check out my manga series Vamp the Lost Soul as an e-manga on Amazon Kindle and Google Play, or on, if you want to get physical copies, go on my Ko-fi and purchase one today. Also on Teespring Vamp the Lost Soul, which is our merch site, you can get Vamp the Lost Soul merch if you're a fan of the manga, 4-leaf clovers for the D&D stuff, and Teacot merch if you're the fan of the streams in general. Also, check out my other social medias, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube and Twitter. And for those who live in the land of the future on YouTube watching this after the stream is streamed, you can get me on Twitch at Vamp the Lost Soul. 4-leaf clovers will be making a comeback next week, and we'll be finishing off hopefully what seems to be our last couple of sessions of the Dead Rabbits arc and the new Underdark arc coming after that. If you wish to support me, there are 2 ways. You can sub to my Twitch channel at Vamp the Lost Soul. Remember, it is September. You do get a discount. I'll donate on my Ko-fi at Vamp the Lost Soul, which is either monthly or one-off. All of this really does help me out, guys. It helps me improve the D&D side of things. It might even money go towards a new tablet, more books of my manga series, doing conventions so I can see all you lovely people, all that fun stuff. But do not worry, I will be planning, if I hit certain goalposts, I'll be doing monthly giveaways if I get certain goalposts of monthly payments. So yeah, anyways, guys, I guess we're going to be doing, and don't worry, Nietzsche, if you are watching right now, and GB and Nim, I will be doing your chibi requests on the coming Monday, the one before the D&D session. So yeah, I think that's everything for now. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Oh yes, volume 5 progress report. It is starting to be halfway through proofread-ish. Hopefully it'll be fully proofread soon, and then I'll be doing the last checks, and then, well, it'll be off to self-publishing again, and hopefully it'll be soon. And I have started on volume 6. Today we will be doing some studies, because Thursday night will be now study night, and we're doing horses. I thought, to be honest, animals is my weakest spot, and I thought, well, let's do it, because I don't think I've seen many art channels actually study animals. So I thought it'd be a really good start for, and I thought ponies is a good start, because I haven't really done many horses. I think I've done 1 or 2, but they didn't look that great. So I thought this would be an absolute perfect opportunity for me to study up on animals. So let us begin this stream. So yeah, we had a bit of a joke on Discord beforehand. Oh, if you do want to join my Discord, actually we need to put something up as well as a pinned post. So if you do want to just grab all my social medias without going through the pain and hassle of just typing Vamp the Lost Soul and searching everything, we do have everything on one nice little link, which is my linktree, I think it's called. I can't remember, but oh, Lift Bio, there we go. So I'm just going to pick this up, and then we're going to put this on the chat so you guys can absolutely just jump on and add me on all my social medias, check out the manga series, all that fun stuff. So we'll do that, and then we'll pin the post. There we go. Awesome minute, awesome Renos. there you go, guys. So if you do want to check all my stuff out, all my social medias, it is up there. So here we go. We are going to do some ponies. But yeah, there we go. And ad break will be coming back soon. So yeah, so what I've done was I've got, hey JP, how you been doing? I hope welcome to the stream. I've been doing all right. We'll be doing some horse studies because I thought animals is one of my weak points as well. So we're going to use this photo to study from, and then I'm going to use this as my sort of go-to sort of for templates and stuff like that. So horse study, my worst nightmare. Yes, yeah, it might be your worst nightmare, but honestly, I think it's necessary. It's just, I think these sorts of studies would really help me improve my art stuff. So what we're going to do, I'm going to break the horse down into basic shapes. So we know there's a head here. That looks like something out of Undertale, actually. And then we know there's a neck here. But yeah, I just thought it would be a really good opportunity for me to literally try to understand how anatomies of animals work. And luckily here, we got like a ball point. So we got where the neck is. And obviously the head is literally just slightly to the side. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for this because it means I get to try out something new, but at the same time, it's going to be a bit scary. I'm not going to lie. So hopefully with this study, I would understand how to draw, because I didn't know how to draw cats properly. And this is a funny story. Until someone told me, if you want to draw a cat, draw a penis. Like literally that's how I learned to draw cats, and I've still got a bit to learn about them, and I think that will be my next focus of study. But yeah, if you want to draw a cat, draw a basic shape of a penis, and apparently you get your cat that way. So yeah, that leg's straight. I don't know what I was using that for. Right, let's back off that a minute, because as we can see here, if we look for where the horse chest of the horse is, it's like that, but the leg is up. So we need to obviously use the templates as a study point. Oh, so there's two. That's interesting. Sorry, I've noticed like there's double joints. Anyways, JP, what have you been up to? If you've been working on any art, feel free to share. We love seeing other people's artwork on this stream. And yeah. And let's see, we need to do that and then just another ball here. So like I say, I'm just going to break these down into basic shapes. And then what we do is we're going to then expand upon it, see what this sketch does to help me and learn the rules of drawing ponies. Rachel, ponies! Ponies! My wife is going, yay, ponies.
Oh, you don't need to do last night.
Did I not? Oh, I did. Sorry about that. No, apparently I'm naughty. Oh dear. Nothing recently. Just working on my D&D stuff this week. Last thing I drew was Darkest Dungeon Experiment. Ooh. Oh, yes, you're Ninja Dude. In that style. Yes. Yes, I remember that. So if we use this as a comparison, we need another ball here. It starts to look like a Pokemon a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at this as like, this is starting to look a bit Pokemon-ish. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we just, I don't know. I think it's just the shapes alone. It's just giving me that sort of Pokemon vibe for some reason. But we'll keep drawing. Hopefully, we'll get to an extent where, if we look at where that leg is, that joint is literally just a little further down, sort of like here, and then just sort of like that. So what I have noticed, a little rule here, is the joint actually at the bottom is actually smaller. Because if you look at that length of that leg, and I'm measuring it with my fingers, it's just a tad shorter than, yeah, just a tad shorter. Okay, cool. So horse anatomy does not follow normal anatomy rules. So, and this is why I want to learn to draw animals as well, because obviously there is a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn from drawing animals, and I think JP went, oh no, horse studies for a reason. I'm guessing you did some horse studies before, and I guess it didn't pan out well. All right, horse faces. So we've got to do the cheek here, and I'm going to start working on this now. The snout is sort of like that. So, like I say, we're going to use basic shapes to sort of build out the shape of our horse. Like that. And then you do that. So obviously the snout goes up a little. And then you got the circles where the eyes are going to be. I can't help but think of this is starting to look like a Pokemon design more than an actual horse. But and I was like, well, am I actually doing anything wrong? Or is it just looking like a Pokemon because of the way I'm drawing it? Right, so we've already noticed one thing I did wrong, because the neck joint apparently should have been right round about here. And apparently the gap between the neck and the back of the neck. Horses are especially just weirdly difficult to sketch correctly. Specific, but it's off, and it even looks extremely uncanny. Yeah, true. When I've started to draw it, that's why I said, like, my horse is starting to look a bit Pokemon-y. And it's like, that is like, actually, I agree. It is super weird. And then just sort of... Yeah, I think I've actually... Hold on. It's starting to look like a horse now. Like, it still looks a bit Pokemon-ish, but it's getting there. Small victories. Huzzah, as I say. Oh, God. But, yeah. No, that's pretty cool. You're working on your D&D stuff. That's pretty cool. The Darkest Dungeon. Difficult sketch credit here. Their morphology is extremely specific. Yeah, they are. They are. I do believe they are extremely specific. Because, like I say, last time I drew a horse, it didn't turn out so well. But this time I'm gonna use this study as a reference, and then we're gonna sketch it stage by stage, and I might make it smaller, and then you can see the stage by stage of how I did it. So the back where the butt of the horse is just sort of very weirdly egg-shaped. And the back of the horse is sort of like this, because it's kind of like the butt's towards the ground. And just sort of, that's it. Yeah, and apparently actually the shape should be all the way down to that back of the shape. The back of the buttocks, apparently, should be a bit more lower. And then you got like this leg that's pretty much doing that, and then like that leg is sort of like that, apparently. So I might, yeah. Horses are weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I can see how you mean by horses are weird. Now you pointed it out, it's like, yeah, they're fucking weird, man. But we'll get there. We'll get the little victories out. So there's a circle there, but the circle is not the end of it. It's sort of like, that's where like sort of like the thigh is, and that's the butt, which means the tail should be coming down here, and the hair should be sort of like, there we go. And then we should have a sort of like a, there we go. So now we just need to look at the ruling for this. So this joint is obviously about the same length, roughly. So, and obviously this leg is going from this angle. So the other ball should be here. And then, yeah, because if you look at where that joint is, that the whole butt is actually curved like that. And then the other bit of the leg goes like this. Yeah, and then you got like a really short joint at the end. So it goes like that. And then obviously because it's on the ground, it sort of goes straight at the end. Sort of like that. And then the back of the leg, it looks really awkward. Because it goes like that, then like that, then like that. So obviously you got like the other joint is here, and then it's hidden behind this leg. So we've got to make sure that looks like that. So, guy, JP, by the way, if I do make a mistake, please call me out on it. And then just sort of like that. And then, if not, we're going to start drawing different animals as we go along anyway. So if I do finish this, something's wrong. Nothing very wrong. Your face is very wrong. Sorry? Well, you're being mean to me, so I'll be mean back. Yes, you are. Right, that leg needs to be straightened. What?
Where did you sit below here?
Huh? Oh, turn it off. Oh, Siv. Oh. Alright, sorry. There we go. And do the leg straight. But even then, it's telling me the body should be longer. I won't work that out, but I'll keep an eye on it. That's fine, don't worry. We'll get there together. Just the two of us. If we make it, if we try, just the two of us. There. I see what I've done. Damn, I just cleared 30k channel points. Nice. And you haven't spent a one yet, JP. Yeah, so what I think I've done was I made the body too short. To be honest, overall, that's not a bad first attempt. I'm not gonna lie. But obviously, the body should be longer. And there should be like a bit of a dip. Because there's like a big gap between that back foot and that front leg. So about here should do the trick. So, and then just sort of, you got that dip there. And then you got like the belly sort of bulging down, essentially. Not like that, people. Get out your minds. Yeah. Because actually, if you look at the photo, because the study does help, but I have noticed a few things. First off, because it's moving, its ears are actually going backwards. So, yeah. See? I'm getting there. I'm learning. So that ear is technically wrong. That ear should be a bit more backwards. Where's my pen? There we go. And then just sort of, yeah. So if we do it like that, and then the second ear is absolutely atrociously wrong. So we need to sort of get that sort of backwards here. So now we've got this nice slender shape, and it actually looks like it's about to bolt. And obviously you got like the thing here, because obviously the actual hair actually kind of goes down to its back, sort of like here, like a very long mane. Hey Mushy, how you been? Welcome to the stream. We're doing a study today, and we're studying ponies, or animals in general, but I thought I'd start with ponies because it's a difficult animal, and I thought this would be a great challenge for me. So wish me luck. Okay, I think I've got most of the anatomy down, and I just realized I just done this on the layer of the drawing. So herp it up. So what we're gonna do is edit, cut, edit, paste. There we go. And select, deselect. So now what we're gonna do is get that tail sort of going. Sort of like that, because it looks like it's in mid-move. So we could do that. But yeah, how you been, Moshi? Have you done any new art, by the way? If you like to show off, feel free. Feel free to. So obviously you got that. And then you got like the leg here, the chesticles, and then that's it. And then obviously you got like where that leg is, where it kind of curves in. And then obviously, yeah, there we go. I always do new art. Yes, show us your artwork. We love people who show off their art here. And the hoof is actually sticking back. And then we do that. So now I'm actually sort of like sketching out the body parts as they should be. So this has got like a little muscle here. And then we do like a little muscle there. And then just sort of sit. Then awesome. So now we're going to look at the eye of the horse. So the eye of the horse is basically just sort of like that. And then like obviously you got like the bulge here, which obviously is protecting the eye. Yeah, and then you got like the snout here, which is like sort of like that. And then the mouth, which is pretty much that. Oh wow, working on a video. Ooh, what video are you working on, by the way? Right, we're gonna save this because I'm actually really pleased with this study at the moment. To be honest, I didn't think I would be able to bang one out quite quickly. Okay, oh, another Honkai Genshin video. What's this one about? Because obviously you were doing tips, so what tip is this one for? Right, so as for the snout of the horse, so we're gonna fade that layer behind, and then we're gonna use it as a starting point for sort of like that. No, just a silly little one. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, what silly little thing you're gonna be doing? What silly little old thing you're gonna be doing then? And it just sort of that's it. Oh, undo. Just sort of that's it. And then get the rubber and just sort of my toolbar popped out. Why is my toolbar popped out? Man, my toolbar popped out again. There we go. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Make it smaller. That's what she said. Okay, so let's try and get the eye right. So according to this drawing, the eye should be more like this, almost. Which is, yeah, which is fine. So yeah, like I say, this is actually a study for me. So guys, if you do want to join in, get your sketch pads out and feel free to join in and show me your study at the end of it, because learning together is the best way to go about this, I think. And then just sort of that's it. And then there we go. Oh, I did something wrong already. Let's have a look, see. Oh, my nose. It's getting so stuffy today. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I'm not. Yeah, you're not live. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is this all... Oh, I see. So you got your reference. So these are like fake mon designs. Oh, nice. Let's have a look. So, obviously, this is your reference. And this is what you produced. That's kind of cool. And then you got an angry little cricket person. And obviously that's the Pokemon you based it on. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's nice indeed. Maybe. But yeah, Moshi, you're looking pretty good at the moment. Oh god, why is my nose getting so bunged up? Go away. Go away, bunged up nose. I don't want you. Go away. Oh. Get me the ponies. Anyways. So looking at the snoot of the horse, or the snout, I should say, it's like that. And then you do that, and then just sort of. And the mouth is kind of located near the bottom, like wide, long face. Sort of. There we go. Why am I making it smile? It's not smiling. It's sort of like that sort of like curvature. Because I want to try and do a little bit realistic first, just to sort of get the vibe and the essence of the horse, if you get what I mean. I know it sounds really artsy, but you'll see what I mean by that. And then just do that. And then obviously you got the cheek where that probably goes around here. So it's probably like that. And then let's see, so you got like the bit of the mane, which is actually sort of like that. So if we just get the essence, and then we could do this in my back sketch form. I think I've not done too bad actually, honestly. And then just sort of, there we go. And then just sort of like so. And then obviously the rest of the mane is sort of like, yeah, sort of like that. So if we do it sort of like that, and then that's it. Awesome. I changed my Pokemon timing. Oh, so I'm guessing, I can't remember the name of it. That's become sort of like Bug Steel, I think, we're looking at it. Yeah, if it's got a double type in, I would assume Bug Steel. And as for the other one, definitely I'm getting Dark Fairy type vibe. I'm assuming. I'm kind of guessing, but tell me if I got it right or wrong. Probably wrong, knowing me. But yeah, I don't want to change the title. No, go away. Anyways, I'm drawing here. I'm trying to be an artist. Go away. Not you guys. I meant the thing's going, oh, do you want to change this? I'm like, no, go away. I don't want it. No. Behave. Oh, behave. Twitch. Anyways, there we go. And then just sort of do that for now. Wow, streamer, tell us to go away. Unreal. No, I'm telling I was actually telling this because my tablet sometimes switch off and then it's like the stream thing comes out. It's like, oh, do you want to change your title? It's like, no, bugger off. I don't want that. I want to talk to my viewers and do art, not keep changing my title every time. Oh, Jesus. Rude Twitch, right? Right, Twitch is so goddamn rude. But yeah, there we go. And then we do that. And then just sort of get the muscles in, sort of like that. It's not really a crease per se. It's just like a tiny little one there. And then you got this sort of like nice curved out of the double joint. So it goes like that, and then does that. And then just does this weird sort of ankle thing here. And then you got the hoof itself, which it actually goes down a little further. Wow, streamer doesn't go away unreal. I know, so uncouth, right? So rude. I'm so rude, aren't I? But yeah. And then you just do that. And then the shoe itself has sort of like a it's like it looks like one of those pop out erasers, doesn't it? But it goes like that. Awesome. And then the front of the leg goes sort of like that. Wow, that was a lucky guess. Yeah, horses' bodies are weird, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Horse bodies are weird as hell. And then what I'm going to do is actually kind of sketch out where the muscles would be as well. So I can actually sort of, yeah. There we go. And obviously you got like sort of like that going on as well. Sort of like that. And then, my nose is, go away, nose. Nose, go away. I don't want you ruining my life. Go away, goddamn you. Just check the proportions. Yep, awesome. And then same here, because obviously I've noticed as a rule, it's sort of like a sock over it before the hoof is on. Sort of like that. I got my nose. Go. Oh no, guys, I'm going to have to get some tissues. Just give me a second. I'll be back in a sec. Need to get some tissues for my nose, because it's just kind of leaking. I'm like, nope. There we go. Awesome. There we go. I'm back. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I think my snoot is going nope. 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 There we go. Back with you guys now. Apologise for that. And then just sort of do that for the moment being. And then the back of the horse, we got sort of like this sort of weird sort of shape going on. Oh, my nose, go away. I really hate my nose when it gets like this. Because I know this is a sign like, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to get a cold. I'm going to have to wear a mask at work. It's like, go away. I don't want you. No. Right, and then you do that, and then sort of, to be honest, my initial sketch wasn't far off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually impressed with how far my initial sketches actually took at me. So we know from the other sketches, yeah, we got like that going on, and then sort of like the knee kind of buckles a little bit here, and then just sort of you got this sort of shape here going like that, sort of like that, and then sort of like that, I would say. I got it right. I think I got it right. Yeah. And then just sort of, that's it. And then just sort of like so. And then the back leg. My brain is hurting me from studying ponies. Anyways, my brain is hurting from studying ponies, yeah. Totally. It's not like my brain's just going overload, pony overload. And then just sort of like that. There's something wrong. Yeah, there's like zero gap there. It doesn't look like it's running. It just looks like it's about to do the can with the back leg. And that's not what we want. We want to make sure, if we're going to do this right, we got to make sure it's sort of like that. And then sort of, yeah, sort of like that. And then it just does a sort of weird shape in the background. And then just sort of, that's it. And then, because it does sort of, yeah, ish. It's that back leg. I think that back leg's getting to me somehow, because that foot's like angled off the ground, and my horse's foot is definitely not that angled. Yeah, so that foot. So if we actually just use the rubber to just sort of gently see where I've gone wrong. Yeah, so at the moment, it's everything was fine up to that point. So, why are you so pixelated? Go away. Go away, Pixels. You're hurting my eyes. I don't like to look at you in that way. Not anymore. Don't make me look at you. Don't make me look at you that way anymore. Please don't. Please don't, Mr. Pixels. Thank you, like Pixels, not to look at me in that way anymore. Because it was absolutely scar. See, again, I've done it wrong again. Because I know the body is definitely not. Yeah. Because that is like so. And then you got the back leg, which is sort of like so. And then just sort of. And then just sort of like that. And then. I think that's right. I think it is. That bit I know is correct. That bit, however, not too sure of. And then you guys got this weird little... I wonder if it's the case of thinning it out because of perception? Could be that. Yeah, because it makes that weird V shape because the... Oh, I see where I might have gone wrong because you got the joint there. Oh, yeah. I think I may know where I went wrong. So it's that, and then sort of where it splits apart. It's sort of like there. So it's sort of like a thing there, and then it's sort of like that. It just looks like it's crossing its legs. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're just gonna have to keep practicing until we get what the ratio is supposed to be. See if it does that. It still looks like it's going cross-legged. Well, honestly, that does look it's going cross-legged in a way. That's probably why what's janking me. Yeah, I see actually, JP, what you mean now. Like, horse anatomy's bloody weird. I'm not gonna lie. Horse anatomy is freaking weird, man. And I just sort of... So technically that's correct, but for some reason, even though the belly length is not... Yeah, because that's correct, because you go down the neck, you got the extra bit here, which is the muscle of the back, and then you got this dip here, and then the bum goes out a little bit more. Yeah, so what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, chat? Chat, I might need your help. I might need your brains. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Horse anatomy's weird. And my brain's not clocking what I'm doing wrong. You know, like when you're looking at something and it's just like, if you compare the size of the belly, is it because this is still, is the legs not forward enough? But even then, that gap is right. And then you got here, where you got like the front of the body, which is doing that. So that's correct. That's correct. That is curved into the belly and gone up, which means the thigh of the horse has gone down all the way down here. Which means, yeah. So what am I doing wrong? What am I not... Why is my brain not comprehending? That's the real question. What is my brain... Hold on. Oh, that gap's not as big as I thought. That's why. So the gap's got to be like that. And then you got the gap, which is actually wider here, when it's actually not that wide there. It's because of the grass is giving me the illusion that the legs are wider than they are. That could be a thing. Anyways, let's get some muscles into it. So let's just do that and then that. And then just sort of, we got the muscles there. And then you got like the Adam's apple of the horse here. And then you got like this sort of like this long thigh muscle here. And it's sort of, that's it. I think that's practically it. Because then you got like these weird double joints which go like that. I think I've pretty much done most of the horse anatomy now. Because you got the eyes. And then that's where the eyes would be. And then you got like the cheek of the horse, which is here. I think I've not done too bad of a job considering. Just rub that out. Fade that down. Fade that down. And then do layer. Next layer. So now we're going to get the horse done. So obviously we've got this sort of, yeah. So it is like horses kind of like have almost like human-like quality eyes to them, but just a bit more rounder. Sort of like that. And then you got like, so like the eye looks mostly black. Now, I don't know whether that's true or not. I might need to get a close-up of a horse face to sort of take a good look at it. But by the looks of it, it's just sort of like that. And then if we're going to do it in my manga style, it's sort of like that. And then just sort of, that's it. And then, yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then just sort of, that's it. And then just do that. And then, hey, why the long face? Oh no, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Follow my guideline. Draw what I see, not what I think I see. And then obviously just bulb out the snout. And then it kind of goes like a weird sort of, that's it. Sort of like that. And then you've just got this sort of chin thing going on here. And then you've got the snout of the horse, which goes like so. And then just sort of, that's it. Awesome. And then just sort of bulge out that bit there. And then just rub out little rubber. Just rub out that little bit there, and then just sort of, because obviously because the horse's face is at an angle, I've just got to keep in consideration the angle of the horse. To be honest, I'm actually really pleased. This is not a bad first attempt for me. What's going on with my tablet? Oh, there we go. And just sort of, that's it. Awesome. Going above it would be nice. Thank you. And then doing the sort of face of the horse is just sort of like that. And then like so, like that. And then so like details like that. And then there we go. I've not done too badly, actually, considering, like, this is my first ever sketch of an actual proper horse instead of me just guessing wildly. Not bad for a study, I'm not gonna lie. There are some things I have spotted though, I'm a bit like, yeah, might need to just touch a few things up. But I think overall, I think I've got what the essence of the horse is, if you get what I mean. I know it sounds really art snobby again, but like that's the only word I can describe is getting the essence of a creature, like the basic shapes, the movements, the how the joints work, stuff like that. Like it's not an easy thing to do, I'm not gonna lie. And then do that. I think it looks pretty good, actually. Like, I'm happy with the way this horse is done, and it probably would go with my manga style really well, like having a bit more realistic animals. There we go. And then just sort of, and then awesome. And then just get this chesticles bit of the horse going. That might be a little too long. Want to do it like that, and then just sort of get the rubber and just sort that out a little bit. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, guys, like I say, if you do want to study with me and show me your studies at the end. Like I say, I'm doing this to actually improve like my art style so I could draw more things than just people, and I'm improving the backgrounds to the stage now where I'm getting a bit more comfortable with it. But like I say, I just want to do more work like this. Obviously the is sort of like, if we just do that and then, oh, go away nose. No, like when something's really up your nose, like, let's have a stalk. Let's see on the shout out page who's here. So Mark Zink, welcome to the stream. I am Jack Vamp the Lost Soul. I am a manga on my own manga series called Vamp the Lost Soul, and I do art and DD on these streams with occasional gaming. So I hope you enjoy it here, and I hope maybe if you are an aspiring artist or a fellow artist, feel free to show off your works on our Discord. We love looking at other people's artwork here because, you know, it's awesome. Artists are awesome, and we love to support our other artists here. And we've got some amazing artists in our little community here. If you want to reveal yourselves and say hello to everybody, there we go. And then just sort of again, because like I just want to get the general gist of rules for horses and like do their like hooves and stuff like that. Like this is something I do struggle with actually with creatures is hooves. My brain doesn't seem to get them, and I think it's me being so used to animal anatomy, and then it's just like, oh, okay, off I go. But yeah, and then obviously you got this muscle here, and then obviously, oops, stop here. And then just having a look at the muscle structure of the horse. So we got this like little chest muscle, because now I see why that shape is there with this study. This is why I'm using this study as an actual reference for the horse, is so I can actually see why they make the shapes they do, if it makes sense. Oh, my nose, go away. No. My nose is just getting like really stucky, and it's like, nope. And then let's see, and then just sort of get the butt of the horse here, sort of like that. So it doesn't look like they do double joints, it's just like a long joint. So sort of like that, like an overall shape. Obviously you got that crease there, and then you got like the butt muscle there. And then the snout, obviously, you just got this little... That's it. It's starting to look like a horse. I'm pretty confident it's starting to look like one-ish. There we go. And then just sort of... That's it. This is the bit where I probably will get lost on, because like the front legs and back legs work by completely different rules. Like you could see it here. And let's have a look. And then just sort of, that's it. Okay, now time for the back leg, which I did completely ruin by sort of, yeah. I should have done more studies on that. Right, that back leg is a lot thinner and a lot higher. So we need to rub out this bit. This bit is where it's getting janky. So, hey, Bree, how you been? How you been? I've been doing well. I'm doing an art study on horses today. How you been? And yes, I know specifically horses. Why? It's just animals in general. And I thought, what's the hardest animal to learn? Horse. So I thought horses is a good way for me to learn to draw animals. And then from there, we'll start practicing other animals like dogs, cats, and bears. Bears. But yeah, I'm doing better than I was yesterday, to be honest. Oh, I hope you're doing well, Bree. Hope life is treating you a little better then. If you don't mind asking me, you know, as long as it's safe for work. What's wrong? What's wrong? Do you want to share it with the group, or everyone give Bree teas and hugs, and then steal her tea? This cult, you know, we do have our nice moments, but you know, you got to balance it out by stealing everyone's tea again. And then just sort of but yeah, there we go. And then obviously what we're going to do is just probably use some muscle lines here, because horses actually, like, I've been actually near horses myself, and I do notice they are very muscular creatures. Like, they have a lot of muscles. Like you don't see a chubby horse, like, not that I've seen, but maybe you guys have. And Bree, if you have any art to show, feel free to show it off, by the way. By the way, guys, if you do want all my social medias and my Ko-fi and get my books or whatever, or ebooks, links up the top in the pinned comment. I just thought it'd make it easier for you to get to all my stuff in one place if I just give it to you guys, like one-stop shop for everything VGLS. Right, I just realized why this leg looks so cat. So the back leg, fine. This leg, however, is not. And then we need to sort of fix that and make it look a bit thinner, which we have now. And then make this a little thicker. Sort of like that, and then just go like that, and then just get the rubber and just sort of fix things up. I'm going to send it to your DMs. It's a big graphic. Oh, right. I'm not allowed to show it here. Fair enough. Let's have a look. Oh, my nose is absolutely bleh. Yeah, we can make it a monthly thing, so it's not every Sunday. Okay, sweet. So, me and Dartbug are chatting about collabs. What times can you do UTC wise, or just sorry, because me and Dartbug might do a monthly collab, so let's keep your ears posted. And then we're just gonna do some muscles, some muscly muscles. There we go. Okay, so now we have a look. Yeah, it's starting to look a bit more. I think that leg needs a bit more work, and I need to get another photo of this so I could tell where I went wrong. But it is satisfactory for now. And then once I look into it deeper, we'll find out what is the cause. Let's have a look. Oh, this. Oh, God, Bree. Sorry that. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Okay, that's why you didn't. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, I hope you recover soon. Yeah. Well, no, that those sorts of things can be scarring, and I understand. Just obviously, take your time and just be kind to yourself. When you see these kinds of events or be involved in those kinds of events, like that's the best thing you can do is sort of be kind to yourself. So yeah, hopefully my advice will be helpful. So oh, what is nose go away. Sorry, my nose is like leaking everywhere at the moment. I absolutely apologize. But yeah, life will go on. All of us, well, as long as you made it out okay and all that, that is a win. So, you know, it's sadly when it comes to those things, as much as it's sad, just got to try and look at the positives in your life. And to be honest, when situations like that to you or other people happen, it's better to try and look on the good things and make you appreciate the things in your life more. That's like, as much as it's really bad, it's sort of how I tend to cope with situations like that. But I hope my advice helps you in some way or the other. But what I would say though, no matter how much I thought the bus fire drills were annoying, it's the reason I'm saying it. Yeah, no, it's fine. And I get that. I absolutely get that. And I see why you might not want to talk about it here. So I've well, not talk about it in explicit detail, I should say. But I'm trying to look at the horse's eyes. Because if you actually look at it, it sort of has like an up and down look. And that looks like it's evil. So we want to just sort of alter its shape a little bit. And then just sort of, that's it. Sort of. Oh, no, that looks like it's scheming. I just wanna, and then just sort of, awesome. And then just sort of, and then there we go. Now that looks more like a horse. Other than that, show us, Bree. We're more than happy to see the art here. You know, all art is welcomed here. Awesome. It's just the emotes you've done. Okay, nice. Looking good. I did just do that, and then Mayor's Lie Left Lung. I'm going to sell that off. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with my pony. Now we can... I'm actually pretty happy the way my horse has turned out. I'm not gonna lie. It needs some work in certain areas, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with my horse. There we go. Just sort of maybe just sort of add a couple of bumps and lumps there. Sort of like, because if you can see here, it's got like a bump on the back there. Sort of like that, and then just sort of, let's have a look. Yeah, no, I made it a bit too bumpy. It's too bumpy. So let's just go back a couple of layers and actually sort of compare. So yeah, the behind might need a little bit more, just sort of a bit more of a curve here, and then just sort of get the rubber and just sort of make that pretend that line doesn't exist. Get out of here. Yep. And which means the butt is a bit too thin. Yeah, because if you actually look at where that line is, it's sort of like that, and then the butt the butt of the horse is like sort of like, nah, hold on. That's not, hold on. Undo. Yeah, because I just realized something. Let me just zoom back out. I'm doing something wrong here. Let's have a look at the fabulous art, shall we? Ah, okay. Right. I'm gonna open a new link. I'm gonna try and open this one because this one's got the best view of your new artwork. So look at that, guys. Take a look at that. And it's oil painting, which is not an easy medium to do. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, you can drop it in the art chat, Bree, if you wish to. But yeah, we do have an art chat, so feel free to just drop it all in there. Anyways, I'm trying to look. To be honest, what I'm probably going to do is actually move this picture over here so we can have a look at both the hiney's of the horse. So we can actually see what's actually going on and dissect. So first off, here is where one of the problems lie. So we're going to just rub that out a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Now, what I have noticed is one bar of the butt muscle is actually sort of curving up, and there's a very, very slight bump. And then where it curves up, it's sort of, see, that's where it's not slight at all. We need to make sure, there we go. It's very slight. Very slight. There we go. Because obviously, because it's running, and then you've got like another muscle here. So actually, yeah. Okay, cool. I think we got it. Yeah. Now it's starting to look a lot better. And then we just sort of get that muscle there. And then we're going to move this pick back to where it was. And there we go. It looks a lot better than it was. I still think it needs work, but I'm in a happy place with it right now. Ish. Sappy-ish. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is extend that line a little bit further, sort of like there. So, and then we get our divot. And we're going to rub that out. And then just sort of start it off thick. And then just sort of boom. Yep, awesome. Okay, cool. We got it. Awesome. Awesome, Linos. I am happy with this. There we go. Oh, my nose. Go away, nose. Nose. No. No. Naughty nose. No. Bad. No, bad. No. No. Get him up, papa. Right. What I'm going to do is use my shading just to get a rough... Right. First things first. We've done this bit all wrong. Because I just realised. And it's just sort of... That's it. And then... Same here. It's because I was so focused on getting the shapes right in this area that I forgot to do sort of like the fur that sort of drops down. Because if you actually look at the horse, it still has fur, but it's so muscly, it's barely noticeable. And that's something I need to take into mind when I'm drawing horses as well. And as you can see, my line work here is not clean, so we're going to clean this up until our line work gets a little cleaner. There we go. Just make this beautifully clean. Awesome. And then just sort of get rid of these little nicks here and there. Just sort of, that's it. Make it a nice, make it a bit more presentable. But like I say, guys, if you want to study with me, get your sketch pads out, have a little draw with me, and show me your studies at the end. You know, it doesn't have to be a horse. It can be just pick an animal and just study the hell out of it. And what I would suggest is get one accurate sketch or proportion sketch like this one. And then get an actual photo and then see if that does help you. Because it seems to be helping me a lot. And then just sort of, that's it. Okay. So now we are going to make a new layer. Raster layer, and then we are gonna go for this sort of like dark bluey fit color. So we're gonna just do that as our base color, and then we're gonna work on it as we go. And then just sort of, I'm actually super pleased how my horse has turned out though. Like, it's very rare that I draw something and I study it first time round, and I'm like, I'm actually super pleased. Yes, it needs work in some areas, but I'm overall super pleased with my study. Yeah, my animals don't normally turn out this good. Not like perfect good, but as in better than what I would have it. So the fact I got it this okay first time round is actually a bit of a miracle for me. So I'm super happy how it's turned out. And then just sort of, there we go. Awesome. And then get the white. Sort of, hold on, edit, undo. Get the pen and maybe just sort of, there we go, get the white dot in its eyes. And then do that, and then just sort of go a little bit darker, beyond darker, plus ultra. There we go, awesome. So now it should, wow. It's actually turned out a lot better than I thought. What I'm going to do though is sort of bump that up a little bit. I think that's a bit too bright. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hey, Mindless Maximus, welcome to the stream. How you been? How you been? How you been? By the way, guys, ads will be starting in 16 seconds for those who are not subscribed. So I'm just letting you know. There will be a few adverts, and then we'll be back with me. I'm doing some studies. I'm actually studying how to draw horses, and actually, I'm super pleased how it's turned out. How you been, by the way? And then layer, and then raster layer. There we go. And then just sort of, that's it. I'm probably, to be honest, a black hole shouldn't be my first study. I'm not gonna lie. All good. Some of the time after the week on call on my vets, I've been doing sort of. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I feel you, man. I feel you. There we go. And then just sort of just get the ankle, and then just sort of, oh crap, and then just up, and then actually, because obviously what we're talking about, I won't mention where you work if you don't want me to mention it here. Oh, ads are dropping in. There we go. And then just sort of, awesome. And then just sort of do that. I will reply to you in a mo. Just wait for the vets. There we go. And then just sort of, oh, stop. There we go. And then just sort of, awesome. It's cool, you can mention it. Oh, right. So as a vetting nurse, you might actually be able to tell me where I might be going wrong with a horse study. So this actually might be, I think actually this might be a timely appearance, I should say, which is absolutely crazy actually thinking about it. Like the way you sort of appeared, and I went, do you know what? I'm going to study animals tonight, and I just literally picked a horse. But yeah, it's just, I actually thought, to be honest, I think animals is one of my weak points, and I'm like, I need to work on it. And do you know what? This is the first horse I drawn, and I've gone, it doesn't look shit, but needs some work. But overall, I'm actually super pleased with my goddamn study. But yeah, there you go. And then just sort of, there you go. And then just sort of, awesome. And then, there we go. And then just sort of, awesome. Sorry guys, I'm just giving me a moment just to give me a little bit of focus time so I can sort of, there we go. Clip those shore horns together, and but yeah, and then stop, put my hands up because my tablet's just going nope at me. It's Rogel dawning me. There we go. But yeah, There we go. And then what we do is we'd sort of do some sort of like that. But yeah, also edit, undo. And then just sort of, there we go. And then get the rubber and then just sort of fix that up a little bit here. And sort of, yeah. Awesome. And then just sort of, yeah, right, we'll be back. Yeah, our practice is probably smaller than a horse. Probably smaller than a horse, but I never had treatment for one. But it looks good so far. Back right leg. Yeah. That's because I tell you why. Because this leg is getting on my nerves, actually. Thank you for pointing that out. So we were talking about this on stream earlier. This leg is driving me up the goddamn wall. Because obviously this horse is in a mid-run. And I don't know where I'm going wrong. And I'm looking at the other studies. And the problem is, these horse studies, they don't have that pose. To be honest, I'm kind of glad I'm doing this pose in a way, because this is teaching me something. Like, people like to make it neat, and there's me just like, yeah, look. And also, I just noticed I made my horse smile. So we get the rubber. We just do that for a second. And just sort of... Perfect. That's a lot better. Sorry, that was driving me nuts. Yeah. It's still... Don't worry, James. I am fully aware my leg is not correct. Because if you look at this, it sort of does this sort of weird U shape. And I think I've kind of done it, but I've cacked my leg somehow. To be honest, looking at the photo, because of the colour of the horse is like black and all, it looks like it's about to pee itself. I'm not going to lie. It looks like it's going a bit cross-legged. I'm actually saying thank you for pointing it out, because obviously I've actually looked at it. I'm gone, it looks cacked, and my brain can't tell why. Even though that looks cacked itself as well in mid-run. So I don't know if it's just my brain screaming at me and it's just making noise for nothing, or it's just like, no, it is something wrong with it, because obviously I just done something stupid again. Take a guess what I did. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, it's this layer I need. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for that, by the way. But yeah, it's one of those bits. I'm not sure if you ever drew, when you draw something from reference and you don't know whether you got it so cacked that your brain is not registering it, or it's just the leg is looking cacked in the photo anyways and it's correct. Do you get what I mean? You don't know if you're right in the wrong way or wrong in the wrong way, if you know what I mean. It's a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit weird and frustrating, and it's like, and then just sort of, that's it. And then, there we go. Ooh. Awesome, undo. And then just sort of, just do its butt. Do the horse butt. Oh, yeah, James, I am fully confirmed for London UK Comic Con now. So yeah, awesome, eh? Right, as for this, I think we need to sort of, yeah, you get what I mean. When you draw something from reference and your brain goes, is it cacked because I got it wrong, or is it cacked because the leg actually looks cacked? It's one of those weird ass moments that but yeah, it's I don't know what to do, and it's like there we go. And then there we go. And then just sort of just that's it. And then just sort of there we go. Awesome. But anyways, have you been playing any other games lately? But yeah, I can't wait for AnimeCon, guys. I'm so excited for it. That the fact now I'm doing 2 cons again is just exciting enough. But yeah. Oh, edit, undo. And then just sort of... And then just sort of... There we go. And then just do this towel here. What I'm probably going to do is make this towel more shaded than the rest, because obviously the way it's running, the towel is sort of facing away from the camera, I think. It's because, to be honest, I should have found a horse that wasn't a black beauty, if you get what I mean. I think that's what you name those sorts of horses. Because to be honest, this is actually kind of put me at a handicap. But to be honest, a challenge is what we need. Because if we challenge ourselves, it'd be better. Mainly playing Tears of the Kingdom at the moment. Is that the new Tears of the Kingdom? No, that's the new Legend of Zelda game, isn't it? Haven't played that yet. I need to get my hands on that. New Zelda, yeah. I need to play that. At the moment, I've been playing... I've been addicted to a little game called Baldur's Gate, which is very naughty. I'm really super pleased with my study. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really fucking pleased with my study. It actually looks really good. Even with the shadows as well. And it's like, I'm actually doing a really decent study, and it's actually taught me a lot. Because like I say, I'm bad with animals. So the fact that I've actually got this done, happy horsey. Yeah, happy horsey, happy life. There we go. Yeah, it's just, to be honest, like my usual attempt. What is going on here? Why is my tablet getting funny? I'm just gonna... It's not my finger that's causing it. I think it's the program getting funky with me. Yeah, hold on. There we go. And then try that again. Yeah, my tablet was getting funky with me. I had to switch into mouse for a moment there just to go, hey, what's going on? But yeah. But normally my animals look really cacked somehow, especially with the Chibi Funtime stuff. And actually, like, doing a study like this, I should have done this long ago. Doing a study of animals in general actually helps. So I may do a series of studies of just animals. So this week we do horses, next week we do bears, the week after that we do cats and dogs, you know, and insects and stuff. So, and also he's taught me how to try to draw it in my style, which is pretty good. And then just sort of, and then just sort of, there you go. Awesome. And then what we do is what's going on? Oh, yeah, that doesn't help. Okay, edit, undo. Don't know what's going on there. My tablet was being a bit of a weird boy again. Okay, awesome. And then what we do is get the paint bucket. Oh, edit, undo. No, we can't do that because we need to get some detail lines coming out the shadow. So like that, and then that. There we go. And then obviously that, and then get the rubber, sort of nick that in. There we go. And then just spit it. Awesome. So as I can see here, the lower lip, we should really put some light into the situation here. Sort of like that. And then maybe just sort of, there we go. Sort of like that. And actually put more shadow on the top of their head. Sort of like that. Because obviously that's the top of their head. It's kind of like turning towards you. So, because remember, the rules of faces of horses should be a bit more different than humans. I think. I'm second guessing myself, but I would say actually the shadow should actually thin out about here. Sort of like here. And then maybe for the bottom mouth shadow, we just keep it to sort of like a, sort of like that. And just sort of, there we go. And then just sort of like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually pretty fine. Because actually the light would hit most of that, won't it? So actually, technically I am correct. So, well, I think I am. It's like the shadow should be mostly sort of like here, I would say, guessing wise. Like I say, chat, please correct me if you think I'm wrong. So the study is both for me and you to sort of, you know, get better at it. And obviously, because the muscle is there, actually, we should be doing that for the shading. So if we use the rubber correctly, and then again, just sort of, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm down with the sickness. And then just sort of make that shadow smaller because the hoof is higher up. And then we need a shadow here because that's actually right in front of the chest. And actually something that's actually pointed out in my head is like, yeah, that should be there because that's like the chest muscle. And those legs are actually quite sort of pushing that muscle in together. And then the ear. And then just sort of... So anyways, what you play? Oh, Coco's Fab Third Day. Jesus, I need to play that. I've played like a little bit of it. And then I kind of like got distracted by new games. I think it was like before Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out. And I got distracted by that. Yeah, I think it was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. God damn it. And then I got distracted by other pretties. Oh, James. Now my favorite Armor Core series, Armor Core. There's a new one out now. And when I get paid next, guess what I'm getting? Armor Core 6, baby. Armor Core motherfucking 6. And I'm so happy. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Because I've been waiting for a new installment. And I was playing another game while I was getting my fix. So... I'm a bit like, now I can get my Armor Core fix, and I'm like, yes. Yes, baby. It's like one of my all-time favorite series, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm like, yes. All of the S's. I've seen reviews for it. I'm saving some money for payday for it also. I know. It looks really good as well, and it looks like it's brought back gameplay from For Answer, because that was, to be honest, Armor Core 4 and For Answer, its expansion was, in my opinion, the best of the series. 5 was good, but it definitely wasn't no Armor Core 4 because it was like all the other mechs in it just felt a bit too trudgy. And it's like, no, give me back my fast mechs. Or to be honest, not just fast mechs, it's just like the thing For Answer 4 and For Answer, which made it really bloody good, was you can create a variety of mechs. You can make a slow heavy duty mech. You can make a high energy like plasma weapon mech. You can make like any sort of mech, and it's not just about getting the weapon loadouts. It's about like getting the energy loadouts right for the right mech, all that stuff, and even just like messing with its weight on one side, so when you do like a speed turn, just like we just need From Software to revive Tetsu properly, then I'll be pleased. I've got a feeling they will. If they revived Armor Core after For Answer, I think there'll be one in the making. It's, to be honest, Tetsu hasn't had a new game, I think, since PS2 era, if I remember correctly. It hasn't had one since then. So it's way overdue for a revival. Way overdue. And I have to admit, I enjoy those games as well. I think if they can make... The only thing I would say is if they make a more robust stealth system, then they'll nail it. Because I think, like, the system they had then during the PS1 and PS2 era would be a little too clunky at best. It wouldn't age well. They would need to sort of overhaul it a little bit just to sort of, you get what I mean, sort of make it a little bit better. There we go. Awesome. Now let's study the lighting. Last game was in 2008. That was, hold on, 2008. That's, I'm actually gonna look at what consoles were out during that era, because I believe that's definitely was the PS3. what consoles were out during 2008? Hold on. No, not clones. Consoles. Yeah, Sony PlayStation 2. I was right. And then you had the Xbox 360. So yeah, I was right. It was the PlayStation 2 that it was on. Really? I haven't played that one. I might have to look into that. Layout. New raster layout. We want to make it a bit more brighter. And we want to turn that into a soft light layer. So obviously all hair we do as a green light. I'm not sure what to do for... What should we do for the Tetsu Shadow Assassin's not played it myself. To be honest, like PSP and Wii, I don't think Tetsu would mix well with that. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think that's like one of those things is like that is not gonna mix well. Controls wise, it probably would control like a tank, honestly. But that's just my opinion. But I could be wrong. And then just sort of there we go. And then just get the rubber and just sort of that's it. Awesome. And then just sort of that's it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with G pen and then thicken up the pen a bit, and then just sort of that's it. Awesome. And then actually do that again, and then do the same with the towel, and then just sort of that's it. And then right. So, question, James, animal anatomy wise, I'm guessing that's all fur, because if it is, I'm guessing we have to sort of do that for the fur, keep it the same as green. And I think the only thing that is protruding is the hooves for the bone. I know it sounds like a dumb question, but you know, I haven't drawn animals this intensely in a long time, so for me it's a bit like but it is actually super interesting to me how horses like, you know, they seem to have fur, but it just doesn't really show because they're such muscular creatures. I can see why people have such a hard time drawing horses, actually. Like I say, I'm just finding it weird that I actually managed to draw not a bad one. It's actually fairly decent. Like, I can see where my problems are lying. That leg, I think that back would need a little bit more work, honestly. And what we're going to do is show every stage of my drawing as well. So people can see how I worked out my proportions the way I did. And then just sort of awesome. Yeah. And then just sort of showing it where the muscles are. And then I've got a feeling I'm missing like a muscle here. Just got this weird feeling that I'm actually missing a muscle. Like a muscle here or something. And then just sort of, there we go. And then same here, front foot. And then also, and then we're going to go yellow for the bone. Because obviously that hooves are like long nails, aren't they? If I'm a Tetris, I have not played it myself. Might have to play it at some point. There we go. And then get the hooves. Get these lovely little hooves going. Awesome, Reno. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm actually super happy with the way that horse has turned out. Like I say, the back leg's cacked. I get that. And this bit needs a little bit more work. But overall, I think I've got a decent idea how horses work. I just need to practice the back legs. It's the back area of the horse, I think, out of everything that needs a bit more of a study before I could say, yeah, I know how to draw horses now. I think that's a fair comment. Did it undo? Didn't grab everything. There we go. And then just sort of put that one there. Straighten the pad. Make that one show up. Oops. Because what I'm going to do is kind of show off each stage. And then edit, transform. And just so you guys can see how I did it, essentially. And then just sort of, there we go. And then we're going to write some notes so we can do some self-criticisms. The hooves are similar to nails and rhino horns are, same comparison, just denser. Ah, awesome. Good to know, good to know. So, maybe we should do rhinos next as a study. That might be a hell of an idea, I'm not going to lie. Turn it up to max, write that up to max, and then edit, transform. Let's do it. So, there we go. So now you can see each stage of my sketches. There we go. So as you can see here, so we're now going to write down some notes for myself so I know next time what not to do. So we're going to create a new layer. New layer. We're going to put this right at the top. And I'm going to do this in green. So this... No, not this. This. So we're just going to do it here. And then I'm just going to do it here. And I'm going to write here. Need skeleton study. And then there is need more back leg study. So the face I'm super happy with. I think that's okay. Needs a little bit of a tweak, but we're fine. However, this I think is brilliant. I think the neck could have been a little longer. So I'm going to put little longer, question mark. So put a little longer. And then put a question mark. Front leg, I'm pretty happy with. The two front legs, I'm pretty happy with. But maybe a little bit more study. So I'll make sure I can... need spine study. I think that's what I need to do as my note. So yeah, so overall I'm actually super happy with this. So we're going to save this and save it as a PNG. There we go. Now what animal shall we make a start on next? My face is sweating, man, I tell you. But I am actually pretty happy overall. Does it look like it's running? That's the only thing, is now I need to study how would a horse movement to make it look like study. Because at the moment, it just looks like it's got a broken leg and it's trying to do like an epic pose. What I need to look at is, first off, that leg should have been higher up. Because that's like trotting forward. That leg, fine. Back leg, okay. Very back leg, definitely 100% this needs more study. But yeah, overall though, I give my study about 6 out of 10 because the back area kind of kills it a little bit. But I need to study more of, instead of making a stationary horse pose, I need to make sure, like, when they're doing a run, where is their head position? Like, if you look at this head position, it's lower. That head position is higher, which that is, I'm assuming, is wrong. That's why it looks like it's not running. It's just doing a pose. So, yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. What I do like is, obviously, I like the way I did the colors, because obviously it's a black horse. If I do it black with my dark art style, it's not going to gel well. So using a dark blue to represent the horse's sort of like darker stuff is brilliant. So this, the color, brilliant. Ears, think I nailed that. I think because they do look like they're moving. It's like it's going with the wind or moving. However, that butt should have been lower down, because if I actually look at it now, I made that spine too straight. That spine should have been lower. That leg should have been a bit more out, because then it might have looked like it was running a little bit then. So there you go. I'm learning. I am learning. File new. Okay. And then we are going to save this one as, let's look for an animal. James, would you, sorry, what, Matt Wiley, would you like to suggest an animal for me to study? It could be a bear, it could be a cat, anything really. What would you like me to study? Cats, dogs, even, I don't mind. Doesn't have to be necessarily a big animal, just any animal, even an insect. Because like I say, I do want to work on them. So hooves are similar to an animal. Oh, I've already read that. Let's do dogs. Maybe dogs, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let's have a look at dogs. Makes me want to draw a puppy, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I want to draw a puppy. But anyways. Study. Let's see. Oh, try a cat. I'll be able to comment more on that. Okay, let's do kitty cats. So if we get a photo of a cat's art study. Because I have drawn cats to an extent, but we need to make sure the cat study is accurate and it breaks down the essential shapes. So that's what we need. Like a study that would break down a shape. Actually, funnily enough, James, there's actually a tip for drawing cats. Is if you want to draw a cat, draw a penis. I'm not joking. Apparently, if you draw a cat, yeah, if you draw a penis, you could draw a cat. Ah, brilliant. Doesn't have the face, though, which is not good. Let's see. Where's a cat? Unless we might need to do a... I think that for the body shape, we definitely want. So copy image. You'll see what I mean. So yeah, apparently if you want to draw a cat, draw a penis. No, we'll do a cat. You said cat, we'll go with cat. Cat study. So paste. Edit, transform. There we go. And then we are going to look up a real life cat to compare it to. We're going to have to... We want a cat that's a bit easy to study. Let's have a look. A full body cat. Yeah, that cat looks like he's being a bit angsty. Let's go for... Yeah, let's go for this. Copy image. It's a good angle shot as well. So let's go for this kitty cat here. Alright, edit. Transform. Scale. So why I've chosen this one is because it's got a bit more of a shape to it. So we want to do that. Yeah, apparently you want to draw a cat, draw a penis. And we're going to put this theory to the test. So... this is how I've been drawing cats as well, because someone gave me that advice. So let's see if it holds up. So yeah, so here we go. Here is the dog. Here's the balls. And then again, we need to get that movement sort of like so. And then just get the basic shapes. And then what we do is we'll build up the shapes as we go. So, and then just sort of, yep. And then just sort of, and then just sort of, and then there we go. And then just get the basic shape, and then just sort of, I can see why people say this. Yeah, I see why people say that, because you can actually see what's going on. And then just sort of, and then just sort of, that's it. Okay, now we're going to actually use the cat template to actually study, but that's why they give the tip, because if you actually do the outline where picture of the penis, you actually get a cat. I'm not even kidding you. This is the tip I was given. So, right, let's do this properly. So, obviously, you got this oval shape here. And then it goes sort of like that. And then sort of like that. And then you got like the back paw sort of doing that. Actually, it does actually fucking work. Like, this is how I've been drawing cats for a long time, and actually I'm now seeing this, like, it's coming together. There we go. And then obviously just do that. And yeah, it hasn't got much of an angle, but I'm assuming sort of like that would actually work. So we're gonna have to rely on both of these things. So the cat's shoulder should be, because you can't actually see it, the shoulder should be here by the looks of it. And then there we go. And then just sort of, okay, we're gonna rub this out, but I think we've actually got the basic gist. There we go. And then obviously what we're going to do is sort of break that down into its own shapes, because you actually look, that back leg actually shows a bit better. So we need to actually get that back leg going, and then just do, yeah, that looks a bit wrong. So, oh, and then just sort of, and then just sort of do that as a basic shape, and then just do that, and then just do that, and then let's have a look, and then just sort of, that shoulder should be round about here, I think, because the cat's shoulder should be like here if we break it down, and then that muscle should be like that, because obviously that's where the gap of the cat's gonna be. And obviously looking at the way it is, that's where its chest is. And then obviously it's doing, that paw should be more at the front, sort of like that, because it's actually sort of like walking like that, and then that's walking, and then you got the back leg sort of, so actually that goes like that, and the back paw actually doesn't see much until, yeah, and then the tail should be more like that, and then the neck should be like there. So stop, what am I doing wrong? and then just sort of if you look at what it's going on here, there's like a little thing there, and just sort of do that. Actually, just do the little shapes. Jesus, I'm getting a lot of likes on my reel. Yeah, a lot of people are liking my reel. Thank you for that, guys. You're all awesome. And then just sort of do that, and then just get a little pause like so. And then just sort of just get the basic shapes in, I think. I think that'd be it for now. And then just sort of just do a circle there for now. And then just sort of develop it as we go. Because I think we're going to have to work what we see at this point. Sort of like that. And then maybe do a little... See, what I do is I do a little circle there. And then hopefully we'll get a shape that we desire. And then just sort of... There we go. Sort of like that. And then we'll just sort of like so. Or is it looking? No, because then the ears don't. So actually we need to do that. And then the mouth should be like a bit lower down like so. So the face should be a little bit more pushed in. And then the ear should be, the first ear should be more here. Like so. And then do the other ear. James, if you do have any commentary, that might actually help me at this point. Because this is useless now, because obviously there's no face for me to go by. So, there we go. Oh, my nose. Go away. Ah. So, now we can do the front paw. So, the neck, I think, goes like so. Because obviously, the neck's got to go by where this chin is. Yeah. Jump on VC. Let me bounce on to... Oh, someone's posted some art, I think. Oh, no, Bree did. Awesome. That was Bree's art from earlier. Voice. Live draw. There we go. Awesome. But I can see why people say draw a penis, you draw a cat. I can really see where that... Yeah, right. So that leg is a bit too far up. So we know that leg's a little bit too far up now. The front of the neck looks a bit too fat. Yeah, because cat necks are not supposed to be that fat. I think you're actually supposed to be like here. And then because I think it's because the way that his body's positioned, it's kind of confuzzling me a little bit. So the end of the chin. No, it's not. It's the lighting. The lighting's tricking me. And then the front leg should be like that. And then you just got that. And then just the paws doing that. But again, that front leg looks a bit too fat. So what's going on? So we do that. So that one's on the floor. So that would be that. Because I know that study is correct. Just need to figure out why it's correct. There goes my left lung.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Let me put Discord on so the stream can hear you as well. Say it again.
Hello.
Yeah, it picks you up now. Go on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Again, I got a new microphone about 10 months ago, and that was the last time I used it, so sorry if I'm being a bit boomerish with my tech.
No, it's fine. It actually sounds pretty clean, nice and crisp, actually. So...
Yeah, it's a neat Bumblebee 2. It's made by the people that used to work at Blue. You know, the ones that make the...
Yeah.
Used to make Yeti.
Did they? Oh, yeah, Yetis are gone now, aren't they?
Oh. Most of the people that worked on the Yeti microphone, again, established the one that I got here. They got bought by Turtle Beach, neat microphones. So they still exist, but they're more of a higher up brand. Albeit a higher up brand that I was able to get for 30 quid, even though they normally retail at 100.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I got mine for about the same price because of when Maplin shut down. I
Yeah.
managed to get mine for like half the. I think it's like third the price.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. I got my first Snowball mic from them as well, and as much as I love the design, I remember hearing back a couple of streams I did ages ago, and it just sounded like I was speaking through an old-timey radio.
Yeah, it's the problem is you can get a different quality mic, but you need to. It's a learning curve. The only reason I got lucky is because I was in a band. You need to learn how to sort of balance it out. If you go, what I mean, you have to put it through like a software where you got like a sort of the mixing boards that you use for bands.
Oh yeah, like an XLR mixing desk that
Yeah.
a lot of streamers that use like high-end Shure microphones normally have.
Yeah. So, yeah, because it's not just about the mic, it's about what you use. Luckily, OBS and Prism streaming thing have actually got stuff like that to help you, like noise cancelers, sort of fiddling with the enough to tell your voice sounds crisp.
Yeah, I'm still in the dark ages with streaming equipment. I literally have a PS4 and that's it. I don't have any capture software. I wouldn't be smart enough, to be honest.
Do you know what? You don't need to do that now. There's literally one software that is by the PlayStation where you can directly link with your PS5 on your PC. And it's called, let me get it up. It's like £1 or like £5. PS Remote Play. And you can link with your PS5 and PS4 with it.
Very, very well. Well,
yep.
If I ever decide to get that itch again, I'll let you know.
Yeah. It's like the only reason I've done it is like just don't play high internet needing games like Genshin. I'm still trying to figure out how to stop that from like lagging every 5 minutes.
Fair. Again,
worked for Baldur's Gate really well.
Oh yeah, because the people that made that know how to fecking code.
Yeah. Oh no, the game didn't lag. It was more of the connection streaming from PS5 to PC. It's just it's because it's so powerful. It just lags the shit out of it.
I mean, I'm just happy to take any moment to praise Larry and Studios for actually pulling it off.
Yeah, it's really good, and they've kept really faithful to most of the 5th edition rules as well, from what I've noticed.
Nice.
Obviously, I think they changed some bits for balance reasons, but
obviously you gotta make it work as a video game and not just what
D&D
everyone
mod.
would want D&D to be.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly.
But yeah, like with many situations, we digress. So back to the study.
Back to study. I think I've got most of it down. It's just a few odd bits of shapes.
Yeah, I'll make a couple comments. It does look good as a maybe stationary cat. The front left leg kind of looks like it's positioned itself to maybe, like hold its ground. Like, how certain cats will essentially step up to another cat that they notice. It looks like it's stopped itself rather than continually walking. So the left leg just looks a tiny bit out too far to its side rather than going forward.
What, this one here or this one?
The front left. The second one that you... No, that's the right... The way you're looking at it. That's one of the things about the veterinary practice. So whenever we say left leg, we regard that as how the pet would see its left leg. So from our view, that's on the left-hand side. For the cat itself, that's its right leg.
So you mean left leg here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the bit I'm struggling with at the moment because it's stretching out by the looks of it. Yeah,
so you see where the paw is? It's kind of turned within itself, so it looks like it's going out to the side, but it's still perpendicular. Yeah. So all you need to do is just move the paw a bit to the right, and it'll look a bit more like it's in motion.
So like it's like almost it's battering a toy almost.
Yeah.
When it does that sort of...
Yeah, literally just position it a tiny bit more inward, not too far, and then you should be fine.
It's got sort of like this, I'm thinking. It's it's got to make that curved line, doesn't it? So it has to make that
Yeah.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, because the cat there is almost looking like it's about to put its leg forward rather than straight down. So that
Yeah.
might be why it's looking like it's
And
yeah, because it's about to hit the ground rather than coming up.
yeah. So maybe a little bit more like, yeah, because then it looks like it's standing again. I've got to get that happy middle, don't I?
Yeah.
So maybe sort of like there-ish. No, a little bit more about there? Question mark.
I'd say angle it a tiny bit more to our right, and then it should be
Yeah.
perfect.
So if I do that, edit, transform, scale, rotate. So right, so towards the cat nose.
Yes, but
There?
only a tiny. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Tiny bit.
Let me just stop there for a moment because I just twitched it a tiny bit.
Tiny bit more.
Stop. Stop. No, I'm not telling you to stop. I'm just telling the PC to stop being
No, I know. I've got a 2017 laptop from Asus. So I know what it's like to swear at your PC.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I would say go forward with that. That should be good.
Okay. Awesome. So let's have a look before we go to the red sketch stage, where I just sort of start getting out the body. Right, I feel like that leg is not going backwards enough because that front paw should be longer. If you look at the perspective, you got like a diagonal line.
Yeah,
That makes a straight line. It's not making a angled line.
My voice coming through all right? I've just
Yep,
positioned
perfect.
the microphone somewhere else in my room.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Nice.
Yep.
Again, haven't had to do anything related to voice chatting for a while because I ended up getting this after COVID, like really long after COVID. So I've not really had that. And plus, like I said to you last time I saw you, most of the people I speak to face to face, including you. So
Yeah.
I've not really had to make many phone calls either. So it's
Yeah,
just been sat in my room looking at me like a disappointed parent.
That's fair enough. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry, because my brain just lost where I was. That looks like it's too straight, and it looks like on the photo there's a sort of diagonal line going on, if you know what I mean, from where the paws are.
Yeah, I get that.
So I'm assuming I might need to push that leg a little bit more back, and then shorten it.
Yeah, so shorten the.
Shorten that front back leg. So it needs to be the paw needs to hit that line essentially.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to draw that angled line, just sketch out that line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we need to do that because it's on the floor. So we just do that and do that, and then because it looks like there's too much shadow, but it looks like there's more shadow where it's sort of like that back leg is sort of like bending, but it looks straight. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get that. Again,
it's one of those awkward ones, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're not looking at it from a direct side view, which I think you're trying to draw.
Yeah.
It's more, I'd say, not even in the middle ground, but closer to its front rather than its side.
Yeah.
So yeah, the perspective you're doing is different, so it will come off a tiny bit with, but it still looks. I could still definitely say that's a cat, so don't worry about that.
No, it's fine. It's just more of if I could get the bare bones. But you see what I mean? Like saying by if you draw a penis, you draw a cat.
Unfortunately, so.
Yeah, that's the problem with art. Sometimes you find the most disturbing tricks, but they're really fucking handy.
No, I was having horrible deviant art flashbacks when you started drawing that photo. So
God, don't, no.
Hey,
no.
I've been on the internet as long as you have, motherfucker. I know its secrets. I'm not proud of them. I don't like the fact that I know it, but I'm cursed with it.
Mate, I need to go on there more often to post my art, but trust me, I know deviant art. I know. Especially when you're trying to look up references and you're like, oh.
Yeah, trying to search anything on Google, let alone DeviantArt itself, is a fucking minefield.
I know. At least with Google, you can turn a filter on, but to be honest, there is just no filter.
Yeah. Again, not to go into anything particularly
No.
sordid, but I
Yeah.
just know. Again, as long as I definitely follow, like, say, Twitter accounts that don't require you to be over 18 to follow it, I know I'm probably going to get some wholesome fan art of a Bulbasaur.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to kind of turn the filters on just so you don't get it.
Because again, I've got plenty of humorous material to talk about it. I just don't want to come off as if I'm sarcastic or rude, because I don't know how far I can go with certain Twitch chats, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple of friends that have gone a bit off of streaming on Twitch simply because of all of the tiny. It's like with YouTube, the tiny things that can get you into the tiniest amount of trouble.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not my channel, so the last thing I'm going to do is do something stupid.
No. So what I say is, we can joke about certain things, just obviously we can't go into glorious detail, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so in other words, pub chats are definitely off the table.
Yeah. So I avoid politics as well, like the plague.
Oh yeah, fuck that noise.
Oh god, yeah.
Opinions, arseholes, everyone's got one. That whole shebang.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, avoid it like the plague, that is.
Yeah. Again, you don't need to. It doesn't matter what political party you're part of if you just want to play some fucking Pokemon.
Oh god, yeah, Pokemon and D&D doesn't matter.
Yeah, nah, I get that. Don't worry.
Or it seems like Twitch these days, unless you're making them a lot of money, you can show off your boobies.
That's disgusting. Where?
Twitch. I'm not even joking.
No, I have unfortunately heard a few of those stories. Again, I've been in and out of stream. Like, I think from about 2023 onwards, I've just been trying to limit the amount that I go on just general social media as well. Like, I've never had a Twitter account, and I strive to never have a Twitter account because I've seen what this does to people. Believe me,
You mean X now?
Fuck off! It's Twitter. They're not called X-seats, they're called tweets, aren't they?
Yeah, I know.
As far as I know, they haven't changed the name of them yet, so I'm still going to call it feckin' Twitter.
I know. I just find it funny that they're rebranding because of Elon Musk. It's brilliant.
No. I'm going full old man yells at cloud with this. I'm not changing my stance, okay?
I know. I find it funny.
No, I know.
Okay. I literally, even on my Twitch announcements, I'm like, oh, yeah, you can get me on Twitter. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean X now.
Fuck it. Roll with it.
Yeah. I know. I kind of joke about it. I just go, oh, sorry. I mean X now, you know?
Yeah, like, again, I've never...
It makes me feel dirty when I say that I'm on X. It makes me feel like I'm on OnlyFans or something, you know? You get my vibe?
Oh, too much.
Yeah. It's like, I'm on, yeah, it's not Twitter anymore. I'm on X. If you want some bad go on X. It's like, it just makes you feel dirty.
Well, it kind of should, because to tell a story about a colleague that I work with, he's one of the managers that I work for.
Yeah.
Amazing at his job, wouldn't say anything otherwise about his personality or professional life.
Yeah.
And he is incredibly gay.
Yeah.
And he upfront told me the only reason I have a Twitter account is because of the amount of male porn there is on Twitter. Like, he's just straight up said it in a casual conversation as we were closing up the practice, just out of nowhere. Like, yeah, it fits that they've called it X because it's just a porn machine.
To be honest, yeah.
He made no bones about it, and he said, like, you don't. All you got to do is get an account. There's no weird filters you have to go through. You don't even have to click the "Are you sure you're 18" tab that most porn websites have to have. Twitter doesn't have that unless you set the account as 18 only. Yeah,
for God's sake.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I've got on off of it because eventually they got to the point, or at least on my phone, most of the time, if you want a recent stream of tweets that an account has made, you have to have an account to be able to view them. And I normally just went on Twitter to have a look at video game news coming up. Like what announcements they've just had at E3 when it was still a fucking thing.
Oh god, yeah.
And just general streamer consciousness, not to get involved with any discussions or any,
Yeah.
as the layman
Politics.
terms put it, as bullshit. But
Yeah.
just I barely used it anyway, and I do not miss it in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form. I'm glad to get most of my gaming news via YouTube.
Yeah. I sadly have to use it because obviously announcements and all that stuff. But
Hell yeah. No,
I
get
feel
that.
your pain. I feel that pain. Right, so that front paw needs to be a little bit more down because that's got to be more angled than that. So the front paw needs to be more because actually, if I notice, it's actually exaggeratedly stretched out. So it should be more like here? Question mark with the flat end, like so, like making that sort of. Yeah. I think it's okay-ish.
Sorry, I keep getting distracted every time I speak because I remind myself that I haven't changed my Discord photo for ages, and
I know. I love the fact it's Tim fucking Curry on the on my stream. It's
I've never had any reason to change it. What else could I replace it with?
Joe, what makes me laugh is the fact I can turn around and say I had Tim Curry on my stream, and then they're gonna go on it and go, "You fucking liar."
Proof is there.
Yeah, I got this picture. You have to watch the stream to disprove it.
Who would have known Tim Curry had become a PNG tuber?
Yeah. To be honest, if he did, that would be the picture he used. Let's be honest. He knows how to rip into himself.
Oh yeah. Again. It shows you how long I've actively done anything like this on the internet.
We're going to say this as a PNG in progress. So go on, keep talking.
I was going to say one of the main reasons I stopped streaming on Twitch is just because I was, one, busy, and two, just I couldn't differentiate myself. I felt like a lot of the time, oh yeah, I'm just playing games, but I'm also incredibly busy, so I've not done anything to really talk about.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, man. I feel like that sometimes because I've either been working, doing my manga, doing D&D for the store, or doing D&D privately or on stream. It's just like, that's the only things I talk about because that's the only things I've done apart from buying a new home.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. I mean, genuinely, I'm not no sarcasm. Genuinely, good luck with that.
Nah, that'd be awesome. Right.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
No, go on. Finish up. We got 1 minute, 22 seconds before I can raid somebody. So go ahead.
I was just going to say, occasionally the itch comes there thinking, oh, maybe I'll do this sometime. But yeah, until I actually know what I'm doing, because I'd rather not go into it half-arsing it. I'd rather actually have a plan for what I want to do. Rather than being like, oh, I might as well do this. I'd rather say to myself, oh, I want to do this. Yeah.
My tip is to set a schedule. Because then, one, your viewers will know when to come and watch you for your playthrough series. I will start 1 day a week. Don't go full on. Maybe just start a couple of hours at first, get used to it, and then build up to like a 4-hour stream.
Yeah. Like I said, the passion has to be there as well, the desire.
Oh god, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need the desire, but at the same time, just don't go at it hardball. Because that's the mistake I first made when I started, and I was like, oh, I done fucked up.
Yeah, because also a lot of the games that I'd be happy to do a stream of, they're all either Nintendo Switch games or ROMs of old arcade games, which I had enough trouble actually running on my laptop to begin with, let alone getting them involved with screen capture. Because again, if in case I haven't mentioned it on your stream before, absolutely fucking love House of the Dead, like passionately.
Yeah, I know.
I tried House of the Dead remake on my PC, and it doesn't fucking compare in any way, shape, or form to the originals.
Right.
In my personal opinion, I still think that Unity should not be used by any big developer or publisher. It should still be something that's there for indie projects or lower budgets. I won't. Again, there's plenty of stuff mentioned about the whole Unity debacle about indie projects. This fine, but they put in that installation charge. Like even if you delete it from your computer and then reinstall it, the developers still get charged by Unity.
Really?
It's one of the rules they've been trying to put in, but they've had God knows how much backlash to it. I wouldn't be able to Like
That's-
I've had an outside looking in opinion to this, so I won't go too deep into it. Suffice to say,
Yeah.
people don't like Unity anymore.
No, I can imagine. No wonder why.
To the point where, you know, the developers of Hollow Knight,
Yeah.
they responded to a joke on Twitter that
Yeah.
someone said about now that Unity are putting in this charge, they're going to have
Yeah.
to spend another 3 years developing the game so they can port it to another engine. And
Oh.
Team Cherry liked the tweet. So loads
Nice.
of people got really panicked that they were going to delay it again.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty that's a pretty hot take. Right. We are gonna raid. And we're gonna
cool.
raid. Because obviously it's 10 o'clock now. That's our end time. We're gonna raid We're Ladyface. She's an absolute awesome art streamer. And we're gonna raid her and we're gonna steal her tea. And that's gonna be our raid message. We are here to steal your tea. Let's get queer. So again, we're here to steal your tea. Let's get queer. All right then, guys. We'll see you all later. Bye from myself.
And have a good night, everybody. Maybe see you again soon.
Yes, and look after yourselves. Give yourself much self-love and steal some tea. Bye.
Peace.
Do, 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 do.